Hi, I'm Amy, and today I'm going to be watching She-Hulk Season 1, Episode 3, The People vs. Emil Blonsky. So previously on Episode 1, we start off with her being in her office, and she's already been exposed to the radiation. She already turns into She-Hulk, and most of the episode is then spent with a flashback with her and Bruce, showing how she got exposed and the two of them dealing with the immediate aftermath of that. You have her spending most of the episode being in denial of what's happening, her trying very desperately to prove, I think mostly to herself, that this isn't going to be a big deal, this isn't going to affect her life, this isn't going to change anything. And she really, really wants to believe that. And sometimes she comes off a little insensitive to Bruce's feelings in her attempts to try to, express that. And, there's a little bit of competitiveness between the two of them too. They have that, and you could almost think that that's where it's coming from. But I think it really is that she's just trying to convince herself that, hey, this isn't going to mess my life up. And then you have Bruce kind of projecting his own feelings and his own experiences onto her. And I think that comes from his need to have someone that just understands him, finally. He knows a lot of superheroes and he has things in common with them, of course, but his experience has been pretty unique. I think the only superhero that has an experience that's even close to his is maybe Moon Knight, and there's no indication that the two of them are even aware of one another, let alone that they've ever met. He wants that closeness with someone, that understanding, and she is not thinking about that. She's got this recent trauma, so she's comes off as a little bit self-absorbed sometimes in that first episode. And then the episode ends with her hulking out in public in a courtroom, and that's where it ends. Episode 2 kind of deals with how everybody else in her life responds to this change that she's going through, from the people that she works with, to her best friend, to her family, to just the world at large. Her family, she goes over to this family dinner, and a lot of them are just immediately telling her what they think she should do. Oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. Her best friend Nikki seems to kind of be the same way, always telling her what she should be doing, what she should be feeling, what she should be thinking. And I kind of get the feeling that she's not very confident in her own thoughts, her own ideas. She lets people influence her pretty easily. Even when she goes and talks to Emil Blonsky in prison, he convinces her pretty quickly to trust him. She believes him. She doesn't go out and try to check his story in any way, even to the extent that her new boss, she tells him she 100% has a winning case, even though she hasn't investigated the details of it at all. She's just taking Emil Blonsky's word for it. So I think she's got a little bit of naivety. I think she doesn't trust her own instincts very much. She seems to allow other people to tell her what she should be doing, what she should be thinking, what she should be feeling. So I think that's part of her character that I hope we see get developed a little more. And I don't know, we'll see. So that brings us to episode 3.
You said to my face that you never turn into the abomination anymore.
No, I said I...
Yeah, see, she herself is pointing out.
These were extenuating circumstances.
You understand?
Hey, I trusted you.
I
took your word.
Totally destroys your chances at parole?
Well, no, because I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned of my own free will.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high security prison undetected?
A sorcerer supreme of the mystic arts, and his name is
Wong. I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me with a bunch of books.
He calls back. You know, if
This
Blonsky's
girl.
telling the truth, this guy busted him out of his prison cell and probably ruined my entire case.
People want to know every single detail about your life. You're a public figure now, and,
And you want them to know too, and that's a little odd. You should be protecting
I
her.
care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. Once that's over, this whole media circus will die down.
No, Jen, this is not gonna go away just because you're ignoring it.
Every minute I
Well,
spend
she's
on
right
this
about
crap
that.
is one Dennis.
No, not Jen Walters.
Ms. Walters is head of
Is that the guy
Superhuman
from
Law
the first scene in
We have
episode
too much
1?
history for me to be
I
comfortable
think
with
it
her own
is.
case.
I would love to know what this is about and not work on it.
You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Mallory Book is also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No, I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing marriage stuff. She could be my next fiance.
Whoa, this guy.
Not be involved.
Ugh.
Be a lawyer? He looks cool. Yeah, I'll take him.
Well, our friend, Mr. Bukowski from the DA's office.
Well, he is a
needs
walking
help
cliche, isn't he?
on a delicate.
I extracted him from the prison against his own wishes because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Again, I am not the one who will be punishing him. The parole board will not release him after
Wong is also someone who is sometimes a little oblivious to other people
Not
and their
erasing
needs.
everyone's memories, not
I mean,
again.
he's great. I love him, but
It's highly unethical.
And it's also very...
he's in his bubble, you know, his world.
No, it's more like 175.
$175,000. It's a whole house in parts of the country, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. So, are you gonna help me or not?
I'm gonna start building your case, and I will be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
You know, there was a time I would have said, there's nobody like that in the real world, or they're rare, and your likelihood you're going to see somebody like that is so untrue.
Dude, I was just embarrassed to get
Is
found
that
out such a
her
bad way.
shapeshifted into
At some
him?
point in time, you gotta take personal responsibility.
We are here today to determine whether Emil Blonsky is suitable for return to society after having served his minimum sentence. In light of recent evidence of a prison escape, I think
Oh, he's
Helm
served his minimum
So,
sentence.
Let's keep this brief.
As Mr. Blonsky's counsel, I would love
Interesting.
to address the alleged prison escape.
Love you.
I don't think we need to get into that any further. Any other questions?
Blonsky started the prison's literacy program. He's helped countless prisoners learn how to read.
He
Really?
leads daily guided meditation and yoga for the prisoners.
He saved me from a bad marriage.
That's it.
Now the library is more than just a quiet place to shoot someone.
Instead of toilet wine, prisoners make toilet kombucha.
I release you, Linda.
I mean,
Carl.
kombucha is fermented
Okay,
like
we're done with Carl.
never mind.
Is that all? Because there's still the matter of Mr. Blonsky's escape.
And I don't know where they would get the mushrooms. Ew. Never mind.
There were extensions.
My apologies, Miss Walters.
That was a good
I
entrance.
lost track of time.
It was like he was entering the stage in a musical.
Responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think you will see this whole thing in a totally different light after hearing from him.
Have you ever heard of a kumite?
Uh-oh.
I find it hard to believe that Mr. Bukowski could be fooled so easily. And the onus is on you to prove
I don't.
Mr. Pugliese. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
I think he's desperate to
Trust
believe
that.
that he's wonderful enough to get the celebrity to
So
date
this is
him.
over, I'm canceling my
So I think he would
Hollywood
absolutely
subscription.
convince himself that she
Clearly
was
the
real.
vetting process.
And here are the parallels. Okay, people, he's not doing anything yet.
Everybody just relax, please. Stop.
Oh, lady, please.
It's not necessary.
As you can see, I'm in full control.
That's enough! Change back now! Damn.
Oh boy, she really is gonna relate to him.
Emil!
Calm down.
beg.
Seriously, these people were a little dramatic.
Enthusiasm.
You realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which
Oh, is Wong going to be her
I
client?
must depart.
No.
This can go away, you know, with one little interview. Good day LA is thirsty for you.
No, thank you. Hard pass. I cannot wait for this to be over so I can go back to being a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Oh, sweetie, that's not going to happen.
To be a Hulk.
What are you talking about?
The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross. Yeah.
Hey, would you be willing to say that under oath?
I swear the testimony I'm about
That's
to give
good
today
thinking
is
by
the
him.
truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Hey, Peter, how is Jen our best option? I gave you a whole list of my boys.
Jen is gonna help.
Because she knows how deluded you are.
You might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other. Better to be a part of it, really.
She listens to him. Not Bruce, not her best friend, but she listens to him. You can see her saying, oh, he's right.
For his release, She-Hulk.
Yeah, my name's Jennifer Walters,
Yeah.
not She-Hulk.
Oh, wait. Get off me.
Oh, somebody's going to be filming this, right?
Showing off your powers.
Oh.
Okay, bad idea.
Broken neck?
Go, go, go! Fall back! Okay, fellas, I admit that did not go exactly as I imagined it. Thunderball, did you get it? No.
Even the humans in these movies and shows just survive things that they shouldn't.
Damn it! Boss is gonna be mad.
The boss. Uh-oh. Organization is not good.
Different.
How long was this episode? Technically longer than the last one. Huh. I don't know why these are feeling so short to me. So they kind of made it seem that maybe Emil Blonsky is reformed in this, so maybe he's not going to be the baddie. I mean, they kind of implied that they're going to have guest stars of the week and that he is one of them. So different format than some of the other shows there. You know, they continue the theme of her just kind of trusting what he was telling her. I think that because she's so insecure about whether her own ideas are correct or not, when she does start dealing with, you know, the effects of getting more power and the confidence that comes with that, I think those two are going to play together in interesting ways, hopefully. Yeah, this seemed like a really short episode. I think it's gonna be one of those ones where in the moment I'm thinking not much happened and then later I'll realize. So maybe there's not gonna be a lot of post discussion on these. You know? Discussion. Like it's a two-way thing. Yeah. All right, so, you know, see you next time. Bye.